Caution: before you go eating random plants off the forest floor, please consult experts, field guides, and multiple sources. Definitely do not trust some random backwood misanthrope like me to be a source of pure and unwavering knowledge. Heyo! Today we're out in the bush to look at this beautiful plant, Erythronium Americanum, commonly known as the Trout Lily. The trout lily gets its name for the similarity between its leaf and that of the skin of the brook trout. These brown and green mottled leaves can be found in a pair on a fertile plant and singularly on infertile shoots. The fertile plant has this beautiful yellow lily with 3 sepals and 3 petals. The way I like to harvest the trout lily is by taking 1 leaf off of a fertile plant that has 2. My reasoning behind this is so that the plant is left with chlorophyll production. If I took it off of a single shoot, that plant might as well be dead. So here, this plant is going to continue on. While the rice is boiling, it'd be a perfect time to wash these. I'm going to pass, however. I was pretty clean handling them, and I can live with the fact that there might be a little bit of deer pee on there. So the rice is cooled down now, and what we're going to do is season it. We're going to actually use some leeks, which I looked at in the last video. We're going to take 3 leek leaves. I like to roll them up and then chop them. You want to chop that leek until it's roughly the same size as the grains of rice, and this way it really blends in. You could stop the seasoning there and it will be really good, but to make it amazing, I like to add this stuff. It's called hachimi. My friend Blessy puts it together. Her and her partner run my favorite restaurant ever called Gushi in downtown Toronto. A light sprinkle of that to it. And then I'm just going to gently fold all those bits together. Now that our rice is ready, we need to prepare the trout lily leaves to be the wraps. What I like to do is lay them all out on a cutting board and take a rolling pin and just gently crush them. This helps them stick to the rice. I know they're ready when they've all ended up sticking to the rolling pin itself. We need a pot of cold water, and we need some salt. Oh, and this is going to help the rice not stick to our hands. Salt your palm. And scoop out some rice. Should have really got a bigger spoon. I'm just going to reach in there with my hand. So there's no perfect size, as far as I know, for onigiri. It's really just what matches the size of your hand. What I'm doing right now is putting my one hand in this trench shape and the other making this triangle, and the ball just sits in that trench and the triangle shapes the top, and then you rotate. I definitely don't make the prettiest onigiri, but I can say that they are tasty. What you typically do at this point is take some seaweed and give it a little wrap. And that's what you're probably used to seeing. I remember first seeing these in a Pokemon and thinking it was some made up food, part of that universe, not understanding that it's real, real food that people actually eat, and that I eat a lot. So good. You can also go a little bit more interesting and add fillings to this. So you're just going to make a bit of a patty, make a depression with your thumb, or whatever finger you want, really, I don't care. And then you can add in stuff like spicy tuna or plum. I'm adding some kimchi, and then I just fold over the rest of that to seal up the kimchi. And back to the trench and triangle. There's number 2. And now we'll actually use a trout lily leaf. I really like to use the trout lily leaf because I just think they look so pretty. So these here are good to go as a snack. I like to typically have them alongside soup. They're so good for dipping into like butternut squash or tomato soup. But today we're going to do something a little different. This here is lacto-fermented blueberries and chilies mixed with mayonnaise. So it's, I don't know, some type of weird sauce. And I just love dipping that in there. With that being said, I have just quite overpowered all the other flavors that are in there. So I should talk about the trout lily flavor. The trout lily has a really earthy flavor. To me, it's sort of like the difference between sake that's meant for cooking and sake that is meant for drinking. I get roasted by friends for drinking cooking sake, but I like it because it kind of tastes earthy and like dirt, but good. And that's what the trout lily really tastes like to me. My brother, on the other hand, does not like it at all. He'll eat it, but it's not his favorite. And I don't blame him. It's pretty weird. As always, I'm going to be posting some more in-depth guides to my Instagram for those who want more help identifying these plants. I'll also be putting in the description link to some of the books that I've used in my past for learning these, as well as a good website. Thank you for checking out another episode. If you've got any constructive criticism, please let me know. I'm still not too sure what I'm doing. And as always, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.